What's going on, family? Real quick, I just gotta ask y'all, with this whole Shedeur Sanders thing that we are seeing out here in Cleveland, I just gotta wonder. I think, for a lot of us, it was already clear the reasoning behind what they were doing. But now with Dylan Gabriel playing so terrible, this Kevin Stefanski immediately comes out and says, "Oh, we're sticking with Shedeur." I think it's time, like when people was boycotting the NFL for Kaepernick, I think this might be a little time to start boycotting the NFL and most definitely start calling out Kevin Stefanski by name for his anti-black behavior when it comes down to Shedeur. This is a young man's career, a young black man's career. And I know a lot of us will be like, "Oh, well, this is sports and whatnot. And what do we have to do with sports?" But let me tell you something, man. This is a little deeper than sports when it coming down to Shedeur. We've heard all kind of raggedy talking points about this young man, which just haven't been true. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to come back here in a second and we're going to pick this up. Because, we got to address this. I'm going to do a little walk and talk with y'all real quick. So we're going to do that. So bear with me 1 second and we'll pick this right back up. Okay. So here we are back again. So back with my point. Is it time to start looking at another boycott and at least start talking out on this treatment that we are seeing of the young brother? Because the one thing that is very clear is that they're definitely trying to sabotage this guy's career. And I think most of us can understand why. And then those of us who are like, I don't really care about the sports aspect of it. I don't know if that's the right aspect of the right position. Because when I think of it, I look at it like this. It's a sport. It is entertainment. And that is not who we're looking at as like leaders. And that much is true. But even still, not looking for athletes to be leaders, but we are looking for our black people to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So to watch what's being done to this young brother is very disheartening because he's put the work in. He was one of the higher rated quarterbacks coming into the draft, and then they say, well, he's a 5th rounder. Then trade him. Trade him for low value. Because if he's really truly a 5th rounder, then you should be getting next to nothing. You shouldn't be expecting a lot back in return if you've already deemed it a low value. That's logic. But are we really dealing with logic or something else? So yeah, when I'm seeing this, and for those of us who have paid attention to sports, the avid ones and the fly-by-night watchers, what we're seeing is really clear. A bad player who really can't play in the NFL, and they're doing everything they can to keep the world from seeing Shedeur Sanders play football. That's his career. That's what he does. And I think too many of us have not been vocal enough. And maybe that's what it takes. Again, not if sports is not your bag, I get it. But I see this being bigger than sports. And it's very apparent. And one of my main problems like this is like Kevin Stefanski. This is a guy around my age. I have a son around Shedeur's age. Matter of fact, months apart. props to Dion. Props to Coach Brian for holding that together. Because some of us would be a little different about our sons. And he's doing the right professional thing, playing the game as it's supposed to be played. But we don't have to. So I'm just wondering, is it time to get a little more vocal in support of Shedeur Sanders? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Stay black, stay vigilant, stay alive. Black first, black first, black first. Shalom, y'all. Peace.
It's a cultural divide. I'm going to get it on the floor. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You have no rights here. We're not under the empire.